I guess this is more matches than we usually play on Bomberman nights too. Now that I think about it.
Well, yeah, it's a tournament. That's
Yeah.
why.
There you go.
1, 2, 3.
It's gonna be 11, so 13,
There's 8 just in
13
the
at the
first
most.
round.
Yeah, there's gonna be 13 at the most. Usually we stop it by 9 or 10. All right, and after my ritualistic suicide, as always, we will get started with the second half of the quarterfinals.
Clay said, with your support, I will push on, train every day, and come back stronger than ever. I will go from Bomber Boy to Bomberman.
Raiden starting off the match with a remote bomb. Everyone else still at full health. No one's been hit yet, understandably.
I want that drawn. I'm gonna go from Bomber Boy to Bomberman.
Well, that's just the cartoon Bomberman going to, like, this Bomberman.
Someone's asking, Juker, where are you?
I'm right here.
They probably mean within the game.
I'm not in the tournament because I thought it would be more interesting if me and John sat out.
Raven's been in the chat the entire time, so I'm pretty sure Raven knows that he's on call. I think you weren't saying anything, so.
Well, John, I told you what I was kind of going to be doing this whole stream.
True, yeah.
That's why I've been so quiet.
Alright, Eve's the only player who's taking damage so far, sitting at about 80 hit points. Everyone else still at full. Most of those soft blocks have already been picked up. A lot of items still sitting around, though. No one really getting aggressive at picking up those items.
No, that'll probably change very soon.
Yeah, Raiden is trying to corner Knight in the corner. Unsurprisingly, I guess that's how corners work. Did not work, though. 4 remote bombs with a decent flame, though, is a good power-up. Let's see what comes out of this final set of blocks. Gonna be anything good? Survey says no, just a speed down.
Ouch.
Unless any power-ups that were there probably got decimated.
Probably. Excuse me for a minute.
All right. So with 3 players at full health and 1 at 75, we get to the aggressive part of the match where everyone has to start fighting soon. We've only got 30 seconds left before we get put into sudden death. And at that point, who knows what's going to happen.
Look at those pretty pink bombs.
Those pretty pink bombs doing so much damage. All right, no one got hit that entire time. Sudden death kicks in. Serbia had a health pickup, so he's still in the green until that happened. Well, let's see what happens now. With space closing in, Raiden's got that distinct advantage of having the remote bombs. Eve has a line bomb, but only about 4 or 5 bombs to take advantage of it with. No one seems to have a lot of flame, I've noticed, either. So there's no real chance of it having a screen filler. Although Serbia seems to be the closest to it, doing more damage to themselves than anyone else. We've lost Eve. We've almost lost Raiden. CJ with the health advantage right now. It's just a question of what happens next. Uh-oh. This is smelling of draw right now, not gonna lie. Serbia trapped in the corner. Raiden and CJ are the only 2 left. Stuck in the corner. It's a draw. The entire board has been filled. There's no way around it. It's a draw. No, it's not! What?
What?
Who got that point? CJ had the health advantage. He's the only person who could have gotten that.
Sometimes health advantage, though, doesn't mean much in the case of draws.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back, and I must have...
Raiden took the point. Raiden with the lead. Going for the upset. Round 2 starts now.
So I must have missed something.
Some
Like
intense
my headset
match.
My headset just like blew up.
Yeah, the board filled up, but someone still won.
I don't think I've ever seen it happen.
Everyone in the chat kind of in shock with that win.
I would be too.
Them nano machines.
Draw and Raiden united. Everyone's smelling a government conspiracy a la Metal Gear.
Will Raiden manage to avoid drowning?
Here's his one chance. Raiden once again has remote bombs. Trying to corner CJ, not having that much luck though. Everyone going for items. There's a infinite bomb that's been destroyed before anyone can grab it. Looks like Infinite Line is not going to be a player this time around unless there's a second pickup. There's the line though. And there's a heart sitting around. Eve gets it. Eve's at 120 hit points right now.
Looks like everyone is still at full health. Somebody's got remote bombs, and people are start picking up the fire power-ups. Those are really good, ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to have a good distance. Looks like Eve's got soft block walkthrough.
Not going to do him any good right now. The entire thing is gone. Eve also lost his health advantage by trying to do the Wii train. Did not go very well in his favor. Raiden hiding in the corner. Servius down to 75, but got bomb walkthrough as a trade-off.
I am kind of curious how CJ is actually playing in this.
Raiden takes a heavy hit with an Eve suicide pact. Raiden at about 70, Eve at about 80. CJ still at full, Servia at about 75 as well. No clear winner. Raiden down to 50 now. Looks like people got pissed about those nanomachines.
Well, then again, it is Raiden from somebody from Metal Gear, so...
All Raiden needs to do is steal someone's spine and he'll be perfectly fine.
Yep.
I still need to play that game.
I need to finish that game.
Like I said, and I'll say it again, Naked Mod, to make him cartwheel, Metal Gear Solid 2, they do that for Rising, I will buy the game on Steam.
Here we go, hurry mode running in now. I'm sure someone's going to do it, don't worry.
No, I know people will. The game has already been modded. People have made costumes, I think, for Genstream Sam, so... It's doable, I'm just waiting for it.
Raiden going to be the first to go into red mode. Can he capitalize, though, because of those remote bombs? If he's not careful with that placement, though, he might be paying for it. Oh, major hit the Knight of Servia. Servia and Raiden both in the red. CJ about to hit there soon. Eve has the best health advantage, but not enough to survive a suicide pact.
Nah, I don't think he's going to take it like
Raiden
that.
just waiting to detonate his bombs. Trapped himself in a corner. Raiden has no escape at the moment. Any detonation will kill. Oh my god, he escaped it.
What?
Holy shit, he won it!
Holy shit, that was pretty awesome.
Raiden, holy shit! Fucking applause for that! That was, I wouldn't say luck, that was skill.
Jack, you're great!
Shut up, bros! Just because I don't have any posters in my bedroom, you get upset.
Wow.
Shit, Raiden, 2 points. This could be a clean sweep in the quarterfinals.
I'm still shocked that he somehow pulled that off.
Footballs are flying in the chat for Raiden. Understandably.
They should be.
Okay, so this is something I'm not getting right now. We've seen what CJ did. Holy shit, he curb stomped people. So what's going on here?
Well, apparently Raiden decided to turn on his nanomachines.
Apparently, holy shit.
I've seen a lot of people saying Zandatsu as well, so.
Is this like a Super Bowl being pulled off?
I will point out, if no one gets a point, if Raiden does clean sweep, we're gonna have to have a 3-player sudden death to see who wins it.
So the only hope that anyone could possibly make it into the next round is if they just win 1 point and then let Raiden win. Then
yeah,
they're guaranteed 1 spot.
Yeah.
Now it looks like CJ is looks like playing defensive because Raiden wants him out. But CJ is picked up Infinite. This could help him.
Raiden this time not starting around with the remote, though. That has given him the advantage both times around.
Yeah, that is true.
Remote has gone to Eve instead.
Oh, Rival won't find a way to
CJ
try
dropped
to
his
get that
infinite, picked it back up. Raiden steals a bomb from him, though. Penetrating bombs might help get some easy snipes. Nope, not enough range to do anything effective with that right now.
back. Oh, CJ took away some power-ups. Interesting play.
CJ at about 60, Servia about the same. Raiden and Eve still at full health. Eve not really taking advantage of those remote bombs.
I wonder if he's waiting for the right opportunity to do so.
Might be the case here. He's trying to steal the last few remaining power-ups. Smart play while Raiden seems to be fighting no one.
Well, yeah, well then again, he is probably.
UMJ3000, thank you for subscribing. Here's your bomb.
Bean!
Oh, JMJ. Sorry, that looked like a U on my side. JMJ3000. Sorry about that. Still, thank you for subscribing. That stupid arrow. I need to turn off that damn arrow. If there's a way. Even Raiden still at full health. We've got 23 seconds left before sudden death kicks in.
Eva's still at full health too.
There's like sections of fighting going on here. Everyone seems to split into a group of two and fight someone else. But no one's really clocked damage except for just then. Serbia's down to 50%. CJ's still at 60. Raiden and Eve still at least at 100.
Looks like Raiden has a really big speed boost.
Raiden has a line bomb, but he only has about 5 or 6 bombs for it. That can make the difference when the stage gets small, though.
Yeah, that is very true. If CJ had line, he probably could be working the line infinite. He could be working that magic charm right now, but I don't see it really happening.
CJ just dropped his infinite. It went. Oh, CJ did pick it back up at the last second. CJ is in the red, though. One hit will kill him. Servia's pretty close to being in a one-hit zone as well. Eve still about 60. Raiden just dropped down to about 30. Right now, this is looking like Eve's match, but we did see some upset moves this last couple rounds.
Oh, yes, we
Oh,
did.
Servia's out with a little bit of a lag jump. CJ and Raiden, one-hit zone. Eve might just go for the suicide pact. Tries it. It's even Raiden.
It's getting close, get close.
Eve's at 30. A suicide pact will not work.
I think.
Was that?
I think that was draw. That was. No.
That was
Eve,
that was
I
the
think
point for Servia, or was that who was alive still at that?
Eve.
Sorry, it was a point for even. A point for even, then. There is no clean sweep. We do have a definite first and second at the moment.
Now I'm really confused. What's
Point went to Evenman.
I'm really confused. What's CJ was CJ curve stomp in the first round. Now it looks like he's struggling.
USA won 9-5 in curling. Yeah. Too bad it's round robin, so it doesn't really mean anything.
Dow.
All right, we've got a definite first and second right now. Is it going to end with Raiden? Is Eve going to try to tie it up? Or is CJ or Serbia going to try to step it up? Let's see what happens next.
Well, it looks like right now looks like. Well.
Oh, it probably is Evum. Thank you for correcting me on that, chat. Warrior of Hyrule. I believe it is Evum.
Well, the three-way tie for second is now broken at the very least.
True, but there could also be a two-way tie now. And apparently. Ooh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let us see what's going on right now. Looks like no one has taken any sort of damage. CJ has remote bombs, but it looks like he also has got a good flame boost. Raiden is still going around. He's probably trying to take out CJ right now. While Eve is trying to get some remain powers, and he's blocked! Oh, and he lost his infinite. But looks like Serbia has picked that up. Could this be a possible choo-choo train? He looks fast enough to do it. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but it looks... Oh, wait, he just lost his speed. But it looks like he just got it back. There is a pop... right, as of right now, Raiden and CJ still have not taken any damage. Looks like, though, Serbia is playing safe, and Eve is getting the last remaining soft blocks, hopefully trying to get a power up. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but this just got very, 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 very interesting. Kind of curious to see what's going on.
We got 28 seconds on the clock before sudden death kicks in. CJ and Ryan, the only two have not been hurt yet.
Looks like Servia.
Servia might be upset going for the Wii train.
Oh, no.
Changes. No, changes his mind. Plays it safe. Only person not hurt at this point is CJ. Servia doesn't have that much fuse. That's about the right size for the Wii train, but I don't know if he's going to go for it. Eve, meanwhile, took some heavy hits, dropped a lot of items. Eve might be out of this round.
We're in horror mode, ladies and gentlemen.
People in chat, please keep it to English. They're typing in Japanese.
What the?
I'm impressed at how nice that looks, actually. I didn't think my computer would have displayed that just nicely. All right, Eve and Servia, both in one hit zone. Raiden can take two. CJ can take two. CJ has remote bombs, distinct advantage as always. But with it getting close quarters, who knows what's going to happen anymore. We've seen some incredible upsets so far.
Hashtag Dandy Enigma versus hashtag Nano Machine.
CJ running in circles, doesn't really have any other play. Raiden with a suicide pact. Tries to take out CJ, fails. It's between Servia and CJ. And I think we just had another suicide pact that actually succeeded. I think draw finally is on the board. Indeed.
Ooh.
Draw's been forced.
Wow. So now we still have a first and second place. So now it's actually, now people are starting to get a little more aggressive. What is going to happen? After we get the ceremonial lighting John on fire going, we can see what's going to happen. All right, with that out of the way, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the next round, or match, excuse me. Hey, John, if draw wins, does that mean him and Raiden move on?
That's kind of tempting.
That we just...
No, we're not going to do that. That'd be kind of cheap to have a three-way finish suddenly. How many draws have we had tonight?
I think...
I still have the list open. Hang on here.
I think it's like under 10.
1, 2, 3, 4. That would have been the fifth one, I think. Yeah, that looks to be the fifth.
4.
Going on to the match, ladies and gentlemen. Eve is the only one who's taking damage. Everybody else is still at full health. Looks like they're trying to get each other and also destroying the soft blocks at the same time. Looks like Ryan, though, has remote bombs, and he's got good flame damage. Yikes. It looks like Eve might make that up with his or her powerful fire boost that we just saw. Holy moly.
Ryan's got infinite remote.
Well, the remote choo-choo go on its way.
No one else has really been too ballsy to try to go for the Wii train. So I think that strategy is going to be left alone, especially this far away in the tournament. Ryan trying to corner out the middle of the board. Block off the center at least. Doesn't quite work how they're hoping. Ah, Servia with the power play. Ryan drops his infinite. He's down to about 60 health. No one goes for it though, and he picks it back up. CJ, the only player left who has not been hurt. We still do have a clear first and second place, though. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen at this rate. Servia traps themselves. Servia going to take some heavy damage on that. Drops their infinite as well and some speed. Servia's at about 50%. Ryan's at about 60. CJ's at about full. And just lost that when her remote kicked in. Eve takes a little bit of a hit as well, down to 80. There's an infinite remote right in front of CJ. CJ got the power set up. Can he capitalize and get on the board?
Yeah, he needs to be a little careful, though. Does he still have the firepower, though, to back it up, though?
Raiden is... Ooh. Raiden's still in it with 1 hit point.
He ain't out. Yeah, he's going to probably use his nano machines right now. Be like, nope, screw this.
Raiden has pulled some crazy surprises in the past. You never know. If anyone tries a suicide pack, though, that is going to be it for him.
That's probably what's going to probably happen.
Raiden, you better move. You're out. Oh. We're down to CJ and Eve.
Eve could possibly also create a...
CJ has remote, though. That's a... Well, I keep saying distinct advantage. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Eve got crushed. Point goes to CJ. We have a 2-way tie for 2nd place.
Well, then, but the problem is, too, if CJ or Eve take another point, then we have a 2-way tie.
Then we have a 2-way tie for 1st, though.
Right.
Which
But
means
then-
if one of those 2 wins, then it's 1st and 2nd still.
Exactly.
So right now, that's actually not a problem.
That's good.
Well, it
scenario.
depends. It depends. Maybe Knight of Serbia might actually pull out. It's like, hey, I just got 2 wins. Woohoo! Then we have a 3-way. We still have a 2-way tie for 2nd. All right, looks like CJ is kind of done with this, and he wants that spot.
CJ's
Which
finished warming up.
Yeah, I think he's like, I'm done. But in all fair, I'm kind of tempted to see a fight between CJ and Dan. I'm kind of tempted. I want to say that, so...
I'm not sure who I'm specifically rooting for on this one. Usually most of the matches have one person I'm rooting for, but out of this one, this is kind of all across the board, all even.
Over the place.
Looks like
Hi,
CJ
Trigger.
has got the fire boost and has line. Ooh, this could help him. But he just needs that one other power-up that could possibly help him. And Raiden's got remote. He's got the advantage as of right now. Ooh, CJ's going to take some damage from that. Oh, but Raiden traps himself. Oh, no.
Eve picks
That's-
remote.
Well, I'm happy. I have all of the F+ on my phone.
You moved all 7 gigs to your phone?
Yep.
Jeez,
Because it's a roughly an episode to drive the schools.
Oh shit! Serbia lost all their health. They're down to less than 10.
Holy hell.
Even about 90. Riding about the same. Actually, everyone else but Serbia's at about 90. Not a good spot at all.
But it looks like, I think Raiden just picked up bomb walkthrough.
Probably gonna need it at this point.
Or at this point, yeah. Eve's got remote. Raiden is got bomb walkthrough. Knight of Serbia is holding on for his dear life, while CJ Hunter is pretty much trying to pick off anybody he can get his hands on.
Eve almost has full screen clearance and is trying to go for the block off. And that's goodbye to Serbia. So right now at this point, everyone left in the match has a point already. Is Raiden going to win it and stop it? Or are we going to see someone else make a tie for 1st place?
Oh, that was really close there, CJ. You almost clocked yourself some damage. Everyone's just... Oh, holy moly. Does everyone have infinite or have a huge high bomb count?
I think everyone has a really high bomb count. There's only usually 2 infinites. I think there has been a case where there's 3, but almost always it's 2 at the most.
Bomb is a pretty rare power-up, but it's nothing like the soft block walkthrough or bomb walkthrough. That's a lot rarer.
Eve with those remote bombs trying to wall off CJ. Not quite working right now, but let's see what happens now that hurry mode's kicked in.
Everybody's almost at a good chunk of full health.
This is a fairly even match. Oh,
Well,
taking it back. Ryan gone down to 50. Eve at about
Well,
75. Same with CJ.
Well, by the way it looks like Eva's going to just pull the strategy of just staying in one area and then just block it off, while it forces Raiden and CJ to try and fight against each other. And when that happens, though, Eve could possibly try and go in and snipe. But Raiden just takes down.
Ryan's almost dead. Ryan's at 1 hit point. Eve at 50. CJ at 50.
You could possibly try and do a suicide move to try and clock damage to both parties, but it'd be risky.
Eve, I believe, just did damage to themselves. They're down at about 10.
Oh, this is getting really close.
This is teetering towards draw territory here right now. Nope, Raiden's out. It's down to CJ and Eve.
And he's got ball walkthrough.
Eve is out. CJ snipes it. Tie for first place between CJ and Raiden.
Woo! That, ladies and gentlemen, is intensive gameplay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as of right now, if CJ or Raiden wins, one of those two will still move on.
No, if CJ or Raiden wins, they both move on.
Oh, well.
It's if Evum wins, then it's a three-way tie for first, which means there's going to have to be a sudden death. And if Serbia gets a point, then fuck, everything's out the window at that point.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for probably a very interesting match between Raiden, CJ, Eve, and Knight of Serbia. But who's going to take it all, ladies and gentlemen? Who are the two that are going to advance? We probably might already know, but hey, anybody can upset this easily. All right, starting off the match, it looks like everybody's so far getting some fire boosts and some bomb ups, but it looks like Knight of Serbia might actually take some speed up boost as well. CJ Hunter has taken the first damage. Ouch. But was it worth it? Well, maybe.
It trades off for a bomb walkthrough, so it's not exactly a bad trade.
And he's got penetrating bombs. Perfect. That means he could at least start sniping some people, even though they think they're far away. That health boost was given to Knight. So he's got the health advantage as of right now.
Knight almost got trapped in a corner, though, because of some play. Ooh. The range on CJ is just not far enough to do anything. CJ takes damage trying to get the remote bomb. Did not work out in their favor. CJ's health is slowly deteriorating. Meanwhile, ooh, Eve with the power plays here. Infinite remote, or infinite line, sorry.
Yeah.
And with a decent-sized flame to boot.
But CJ remembers that, hopefully he remembers he has bomb walkthrough. He could possibly be safe.
Right now, CJ's actually playing it smart and staying at the opposite end of the map.
And a very good play, very good play. Uh-oh.
Eve is pissed. Raiden takes heavy damage, down to about 60%. And is cornered again. Although, thanks to that soft block, Raiden's safe for one more turn. Oh, takes a hit, though, regardless. Ran a little too early.
All right, with all the softbox gone, now everybody can try and hit each other.
Eve lost his infinite, but picks it back up. Eve's at about 70. Ryan's at about 50. Serbia takes their first hit, goes down to 80. CJ's about 70. All even health points at this point. No clear winner in sight. Although with Eve with that infinite line, who almost trapped himself in a corner, mind you.
Well, at this point right now, it looks like Eve is just going to try and at least maybe play, I want to say probably try and do a suicide move if it gets down to it. But as the way it is, it looks like he or she are going to try and play it safe. While the other two are going to
nice.
Serbia down to 30. That was a bad trap. Eve might have trapped themselves. They might get crushed. No choice but to take a hit. Lost all their power-ups. Infinite has been destroyed. No longer an option. It's down to classic trapping right now.
I thought Ryan just picked it up.
Did he? It looked like it got crushed. Or maybe that was just a bomb power-up that got crushed.
Yeah, it kind of looked like you picked it up.
Eve and Knight! Knight is trapped. Knight is out. We're either going to see a win, or we're going to see a three-way tie. Unless Draw has something to say about it. Raiden and Eve both in the red. CJ about to join them. Raiden's out. Eve is out. CJ with the 3 straight. Forces it. CJ and Raiden move on to the finals. Or I guess, no, this is now the semis. Semifinals, my bad. Good job, CJ. Good job, Raiden. You both move on.
And to the other two players, you guys did an amazing job. Wonderful play, but please come join us on the Couch of Shame.
You make it sound so fun.
Doesn't he just?
Hey, you know what? The Couch of Shame is fun because we have all the SpaghettiOs we want.
All right.
We got an HD TV.
We're gonna take another break.
I bet you don't even have the cheap SpaghettiOs though.
We're going to take a break, but when we come back, it is time for the semifinals between Dan the Enigma, Luck of the Kevin, Alpha Ryden 1, and CJ Hunter 36. Top 2 move on to the finals, and the bottom 2